I'm coming. If you hand over to government to maintain, the budget the money and share it.
To live in that particular place that the house is. So it's supposed government to really compensate them so that and pay them and relocate them to where they are going and build another house for them.
Careful engineering and management to meet human needs. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Property Doctor, the show that brings to property owners and property users the easiest remedies to maintain your homes, to manage your homes, to beautify your homes, to help you save time and money. This program will also give professional tips on how to maintain their resources and to manage their resources. My name is Fumi Amunega Ajayi. You can connect with us on Facebook and on Instagram at Property Doctor NG. You can also connect with us on YouTube as you're doing right now on Property Doctor NG. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so. And you can also click on the like button if you are enjoying this episode. I'm sure you enjoy this episode. Today we'll be talking about entrepreneurial roles in construction. Nation building is our collective responsibility, and in construction, we have a role to play as well. We've been talking about building a better nation to improve our economy. It is not that easy, I agree, but we can do one or two things to encourage one another to improve the standard of living of the people. These days, you're advised not to rely on just one source of income so that you will not be embarrassed in the case of anything. And in the construction world, we have many fields you can choose from. You can become an expert or a professional, like becoming an architect or an engineer, a builder, a town planner. You can become maybe a land surveyor, a quantity surveyor, or an estate manager or an estate surveyor. In this area, we have craftsmen and artisans, and we even have women craftsmen and women artisans. These are skilled workers. When I'm talking about craftsmen and artisans, I mean like the tilers, the plumbers, the masons, the electricians, and so on. And we have the non-skilled workers also in the construction world. So if you have any skill, you can learn another skill so that you can become a better person and put food more on your table and build a better standard of living. Building together is very important. So let's look into some of the areas in which we can have entrepreneurial roles in construction. The first thing I think we should be looking at is cutting down our waste. What are the waste materials that we usually have on site? We have wood, we have nylon, we have paper waste, we have broken blocks and cut off or offcuts from iron, and so on. How can we reduce waste? You can hear people say reducing waste, reusing waste, or recycling. All these things are very important. But the first thing is reducing the waste materials. So how can we reduce the consumption or reducing waste material? This can go a long way when you reduce your consumption on site. The reduction of the consumption of material can reduce waste materials on site. There are some materials that can be reused. They can be used and reused to help save some money and even save time. You can reduce waste, wood waste in the sites by using steel formwork or steel prop support. You can rent these materials if you're not into large-scale construction. When you do this, you save money. Save money from buying wood materials on your site. And you will also observe that sometimes this wood that you have used from your formwork cannot be reused, and it's regarded as waste. You can also recycle materials. You can recycle your construction waste materials like your nylon and so on, using them to make blocks, maybe interlocking blocks and so on. Still talking about wood. What can you do to raise entrepreneurs in this wood area in construction? You can decide to plant trees and become an entrepreneur. You have trees in your garden or in your land. Apart from using these trees in construction, it can also help in cooling the environment by reducing the global warming. You can buy wood and sell. You can also supply wood to people around, maybe those who want to use the wood. Now, if you're not looking at going into any of these areas, you can use the waste from sawing wood to produce other items like blocks. Now, when you have this the sawdust from the wood, as it's called, if you have sawdust, you can put other materials together and use it to make blocks. I'm going to show you some pictures of how you use this wood and the after production, or what you get when you have used the sawdust to produce your blocks. Instead of using the sawdust to cook like it's done here in Africa, you can use the sawdust to produce blocks, and these blocks can be used even in construction. You can use them for beautification, you can use them as tiles on the wall, and you can use them for many other things and that you want to help you stay safe and healthy. So now let's look at different ways in which you can use these materials that you have on site. We'll be going on a break now, and when we return, we will show you more entrepreneurial roles you can get in construction. But before then, Property Doctor has some products that can help you stay safe and stay healthy, and it will even help you save money. We have PD soap, the PD bleach, the PD hand wash, the PD tie care, the PD paints, emulsion paints, the satin paint, the matte paints. You can get these in your shop, or you can all call us for any of these products you may need in the nearest future. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're welcome back. Let's look at networking. You wonder networking in construction or in building. It is possible. Let's look at what is networking first. This can be the actions or processes of interacting with others to exchange information and develop professional or social contacts. Networking is a kind of skill, and this networking skill in construction involves bargaining and negotiation and possibly sale. You can also say it's connecting the known to the unknown, either services or like plumbing, like tiling, masonry, and so on, or connecting products like houses or building materials, or even information about any of these things I talked about earlier to the unknown. So like you connect land to those who have the land to those who don't have the land, or houses and shops to those who don't have those things and need them. No man is an island. This means for us to be effective in construction, we need to connect with one another. We need to connect with people. And here we need to connect with different people in different aspects of life. You connect horizontally. That is, you connect with people like your peers, your colleagues, your schoolmates, your friends. And you can also connect with people vertically, that is those above you, those older than you, or those that are your seniors, and you connect with those that are younger than you as well. We need one another to live and to survive very well on planet Earth. So selling building material is another kind of hustle, is an entrepreneurial role you can go into if you want to go into an entrepreneurial role in construction. You can sell aggregates in bits like gravel, like sand. You can sell cement bags, or you can sell gravel and sand even in cement bags and on wheelbarrows. You can sell already made iron bars that maybe you have put together to make them as columns or as steel ropes. There are many other things we can do in construction, entrepreneurial roles. You can learn a skill, you can do so many things. And we have women artisans even in construction. You can sell roofing tiles, you can sell roofing materials, you can sell nails, you can sell maybe binding wire, you can put things together. You know, nothing actually happens until you sell something. And you know we are trying to raise an army of entrepreneurs. This is the much we can take today on the program Property Doctor. We hope to see you same time next week for another interesting episode of Property Doctor. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so. And if you have done so, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Property Doctor. And we hope to see you same time next week. Until then, God bless you and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
I'm coming. If you hand over to government to maintain, the budget the money and share it.
To live in that particular place that the house is. So it's supposed government will compensate them so that and pay them and relocate them to where they are going and build another house for them.
Careful engineering and management to meet human needs.